Hi guys, welcome back with me to try to solve Hackerrank questions about minimax sum. It's a warm-up question, so it should be easy enough. So this assignment, this problem is like given 5 positive integers, so the integer is all positive and it's only 5. And then find the minimum and maximum values that can be calculated by summing exactly 4 of the 5 integers. So it's already mentioned that it's a fixed size of array, which is 5, and it's all positive integers. And then we need to find the minimum and maximum, and that is exactly by summing the 4 of the 5 integers, right? So this is all the hint. And then we need to print out the minimum and the maximum on a single line of a two space separated long integers. So they give an example like here. Oh. So the number is like 1, 3, 5, 7. I'm sorry, it's really ugly because I'm not used to it writing with the mouse. Okay, so anyway, so as they mentioned, it's 5 positive integers always, and then you need to find the minimum and the maximum. If you realize it, this is actually a sorted number, right? 13579. And the minimum, you can calculate like every that you count this, you count the first 4, and then you count the this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then you eliminate the second index by summing like this or like this. So you get the idea, right? So you just try to calculate each one by eliminating one index. But there is also an easier way, which is we know that the first 4 here is always the mean, and the last 4 is always the max. So with these things, it's actually easier than using their example, because they also explain here, like you sum everything except 1, and then you sum everything except 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you find out, you compare the output, which one is the minimum and which one the maximum. For me, that is too much, or maybe that is actually the most improved solution. I don't know, but for me, you have to look all the times, and then you after that you still compare which one is the minimum and which one the maximum. I will just choose this one, minimum and maximum, because they have a fixed number anyway. So let's try it. Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah, I always try to put my train of thought in the comment of the method and then just remove it. First, we know that it has to be sorted, because that it's coming from the minimum to the maximum number, and then the first 4 minimum number is always the minimum values. It's always the minimum summation. Summing? Sum? I don't know what is it. Okay, and then the last 4 index, which is the bigger number, is gonna be the max number. So first, we need to sort. And then after that, we need to calculate the mean, and then calculate the max. Okay, let's just try to make it simple. First, we need to sort. Oh, by the way, I didn't show it to you before. I think I missed it. I changed because it was integer here, and then I changed it into long. Why did I change it into long? Because it says, beware of integer overflow. Use 64-bit integer. And integer is only 32-bit integer. Only 32-bit. That is integer, the value. But then if you have 32 plus 32, then it's going to be overflow. So then, instead of thinking about that later, I just change everything into long. So here, the type of the list become integer. And then I also change this, the receiver of the input become long as well. So I just change everything from integer to long. And okay, how to sort it? This is actually always okay. So there is a built-in function of sort number in Java. So it's like array sort comparator dot natural order. So with this, it will be automatically sorted from the minimum number to the maximum number. And then from there, because we know it's always like 0 until 4, the first 4 number and then the last 4 number, we can actually make it as simple as possible like this. Long min array.get 0 plus array.get 1 plus array.get 2 plus array.get 3. Okay, so this is like the first 4 index. And then with the max, you can just the same, but just shifted 1 index. Max. Okay, let me just remove this one. And then add it with the array.get 4. Yeah, because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the index. From there, how they ask for the output? You just simple print house from the min first with a space and then max. Let's see if it's working. Oh, is it working? Yeah, it's working, right? And then if you submit the code, because it's going to apply all of the test cases, hopefully it's also working. Yeah, it's working, but okay, let's try to make it a little bit more elegant, because as you know, this one is just like this. What happens if later on they just want to make it not 5 positive integers but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Well, you never know. Okay, so let's make it comment this. So then let's just, we know that we can just loop into it and then make the boundary from array dot, is it size? I don't remember. Okay, anyway, hopefully it's working. And then we know that it's always the first something index minus 1, and then the next one is the last something index, right? I mean okay, I mean like this. Okay, so I mean like if this one doesn't work though. Oh yeah, this is work. Okay, so for example, if we have 6 size, the size is 6, it's always like this one is always the minimum and this one is always the maximum, right? Max, min. So it's always like the index of min is always 0 until size minus 1. Minus 1. And then the max is always 1 until the this is size minus 2, size minus 1. Is that correct? Because this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, yeah. It's correct. Okay, something like this. You got the idea? Okay, so let's do it. So we need to have the long min is 0 and the long max. This is just an initial point. Yeah, we need to initialize a variable in order to be able to count it. Okay, so if e index is less than array dot size minus 2, then min plus okay, that is for the min. And for the max, if array is more than 0 and 1, then this will be max. Is that gonna work? Am I correct? Okay, anyway, let's try it. Oh, this one should be like this. Like this. And good. Yeah, so it's actually working. So now let's try. Can I see it? This is the input, right? This is only 5. So if I run against 6, 7, so it should be more than 5, right? Will it work? It's work. And then is it correct? 5, 5, 10, 15, 21. That is correct. 21 minus 1, 20, plus 7, 27. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, so you don't, because some people try to make it complicated more than it should be, because they just try to, inside the loop, they try to actually compare with whether it's whether it's less than the minimum, or is it more than the maximum, and then they will just try to reassign everything. But that is too, maybe that is more improved version, maybe that is more perform, but I just want to show you that there are more solution than to a problem. There are more solution to one problem, and you can just choose any solution. And to be honest, I'm not really good in finding out whether this is actually what kind of big O notation, how much perform is it, how many memory allocation that is going to be used. But this is what it is. And then next time I will try to learn about those kind of things. See ya!